He's saying that he picked up his son. The car was okay. He wasn't a part of burning in the fire, wasn't a part of the co-defendants. It wasn't a plan of his. He had nothing to do with it. He's just there. He picks up his son. When he picks up his son, the car is not on fire and he leaves.
This is a case about a man charged with a shocking act of arson. He had a deal with the state that would have allowed him to get off with just probation. But everything changed when the judge read the police report, which showed that he had blamed the whole situation on his own son. Rather than simply accepting the plea, the judge decided to intervene. She was ready to stop the proceedings and question the defendant directly about that claim. Let's see how this surprising turn of events affects the hearing's outcome.
All right, Henry Rodriguez. Court is calling 2025 CR 007287A, State versus Henry Rodriguez. Can I have parties announce?
Austin South and State. For the Park Mayor, Mr. Rodriguez, Your Honor, present on bond, ready.
And are you Henry Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled, counsel, have you reviewed all discovery with your client? Did you understand it? Did you review all the discovery with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you received all discovery?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it looks like a standard plea deal to keep him out of prison, but listen closely, because the judge is about to mention a condition about his job that you almost never hear in courtroom.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We're proceeding on the last paragraph, Your Honor, and waiving the remaining paragraphs.
Any objection to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
And any objection to the waiver of the reading of the indictment?
None, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're going to have to answer yes or no.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're charged with the offense of arson as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is being was, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Most definitely. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you will be deported, not allowed re-entry, and denied naturalization. Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $2,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. It states you will not accept or maintain employment in the insurance industry or any other position which involves in whole or in part the handling of insurance sales, appraisals, claims, or other transactions, and you will surrender your insurance license with the Texas Department of Insurance prior to entering any plea in this case. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor. He has surrendered, Your Honor, for purpose of the record, license pursuant to the agreement.
Giving up your entire career is a huge step, so he clearly wants this deal. That makes what the judge does next so surprising. She's about to ask a simple question that has nothing to do with the plea, and it could change everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And the court has in the paperwork a voluntary surrender of insurance licensing.
Your Honor.
And is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Filed, Your Honor, but not.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 10 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, the fire safety anti-arson class, and MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
To the offenses charged in the last paragraph, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
State offered State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
We reviewed it, Your Honor, extensively.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I've reviewed it extensively with my client. My client is gainfully employed, Your Honor. He and his wife own a very successful roofing business. He consulted long and hard about the situation and facts. Asked the court to follow a plea agreement, Your Honor. Only request, perhaps, Your Honor, that you mitigate half, perhaps, of his community service as he works about 50 hours a week, Judge. And we'd be happy to pay that to charity.
Okay. So, Mr. Rodriguez,
Yes.
why are you burning cars?
You can tell he was not expecting that question. The defendant has no idea what to say, but the judge does. She has his police report, and she's about to read the part he was hoping everyone would forget.
You have the question?
Not for any car.
Well, you burned this vehicle. Here's the thing. Do you want a jury trial?
Fine.
All right. So what I'm reading in this is you are part of this plan, I'm assuming, to defraud the insurance company, which means that when a vehicle is burned, for some reason, the insurance company then raises everybody else's rates, not just yours, everybody's.
Yes.
So according to this, you are part of this. And then when they interviewed you, what do? You blame it on your son.
There's 4 parties in the case, all charged separately. The wife charged now as well, Your Honor, for fraud. The son is before the court and with other counsel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the facts in this case involve parties. Participation, intention, and what happened, Your Honor, are still somewhat included. But in this particular case,
Well, no, I mean, according to this, they say they interviewed him. At the conclusion of the interview, Henry V. Rodriguez, that's you, claims that the idea to set the car on fire was your son's. Henry Rodriguez and his ex-wife, Cynthia Medina you said it was your son's idea, Henry Medina Rodriguez's, and his ex-wife, Cynthia Medina Rodriguez. You just happened to be on that road to pick up your son, and you ended up leaving and the car was not on fire. That's what it says in here.
When I picked him.
There it is. He blamed his own son. His lawyer immediately tries to jump in and save the situation, but you have to wonder if the damage is already done. At this point, the judge could just throw the whole deal out.
So do you want a jury trial?
No. No, I swear, just.
Your Honor,
No,
He's saying he wasn't a part of this.
but, and
He's saying that he picked up his son, the car was okay. He wasn't a part of burning in the fire, wasn't a part of the co-defendants. It wasn't a plan of his. He had nothing to do with it. He's just there. He picks up his son. When he picks up his son, the car is not on fire and he leaves.
Well, as your Honor referenced State Exhibit 1, I mean, he stipulated that that's true and correct. And so that's the state's position as well.
You know, people always say when a crime is committed, you can't trust the people you're with, the co-defendants. I don't think they ever thought that the father would say, oh, no, it was my son's idea. I wasn't a part of it.
I'm sure they ever thought, Your Honor, that he needed to be involved in it. You want to take that position, Judge. But at this point in time, assessing risk, assessing the facts, assessing the case, Your Honor, client is elected at this time.
All right. There's a $2,500 fine, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. You're not allowed to hold any type of employment in the insurance industry. That includes Texas and throughout the United States and overseas if they allow that. 10 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be a top evaluation. You can do that out of custody. 200 hours of community service restitution, and you will do those community service hours restitution. There's to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. I don't know, is there a reason for a request for the fire safety course? Because he started a fire. He knows how to start a fire. So does he really need the safety course if you're committing arson? I think everybody knows if you commit an arson, this is what's going to happen.
The paragraph you pled to was related to the surrounding conditions. There was a rural part of the county where there was a drought. And I think part of that class teaches them about some of those dangers. Maybe he's not aware of, I'm not sure, but it's still up to the court. So I put it under the line.
Oh. Mr. Rodriguez, if there's a drought and you start a fire, light firecrackers, guess what's going to end up happening? It's not a controlled burn. It's probably going to end up burning a lot of property. You're going to do the anti-arson course and the MRT. Probation, is there anything else?
You may.
Yes. Thank you. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anything else?
Nothing on this third.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
And that's it. The deal is locked in for good. You can't appeal, you can't fight it, the case is closed, but it still makes you think about the one person who wasn't in the room, the son who was blamed for it all.
All right, good luck to you.
And for purposes of the record, Your Honor, just to clear up one point, I may have missed it the way it was stated. It's his ex-wife here. And who would have thought the ex-wife would have said that her son sold a car so it could burn, that he could set it on fire? That's an interesting question.
Well, I mean, the interesting question is, why are parents doing this when they're supposed to be setting examples for children?
Both appreciate both positions, Your Honor. I just want
And then
that
if you're involved in criminal activity, why are parents turning on their children? We don't know the answers to these questions, but one day we will figure it out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ultimately, the judge accepted the plea and sentenced Henry Rodriguez to 10 years of deferred adjudication. While the defendant got the outcome he desired, he was initially compelled to confront his previous statement, where he had shifted the blame for the crime onto his son. This case stands out as a strong illustration of a judge exercising her authority to make sure that a plea is more than just a procedural step. It's a real acceptance of accountability. Even though the attorneys had a deal, the judge prioritized the integrity of the court.